Chapter 9. He called the 12 together. He gave them power and authority over all the demons and to heal diseases. He sent them to proclaim the kingdom of God and to heal sicknesses. He said to them, "Do not take anything for your journey, neither staff, nor bag, nor bread, nor money. Do not pack an extra tunic. When you receive into a home, stay there, and do not take leave from that place. Where they do not accept you, shake the dust from your feet as a warning against them as you leave that town." They went forth through the villages in every place, proclaiming the good news and healing the sick. Now Herod the Tetrarch heard about all that was happening. He was bewildered because some people were saying that Johanan had risen from the dead, some that Eliyahu had appeared, and still others that one of the old prophets had risen. Herod said, "I myself beheaded Johanan, but who is this about whom I hear such amazing things?" So Herod earnestly wanted to see him. When they came back, the emissaries told Yeshua what they had done. He took them and withdrew privately to a town called Bethsaida. The crowds found out and followed him. He welcomed them and told them about the kingdom of God, healing all those who were ill. Late in the day, the 12 came and said to him, "Send the crowds away to go into the surrounding villages and countryside to find food and lodging, because we are in a remote area." He said to them, "You give them something to eat." They said, "We only have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. How do you expect us to go and buy food for so many people?" There were around 5,000 people. He said to his disciples, "Make them sit down in groups of about 50 each." They did this, asking all the people to sit down. Taking the 5 loaves and 2 fishes, he lifted his eyes to heaven and pronounced the blessing over them. He broke them and gave them to his disciples to serve the crowd. They all ate their fill. Moreover, they picked up 12 baskets full of broken pieces which were left over. While he was alone praying, his disciples gathered around him. He asked them, "Who do the crowds of people say that I am?" They answered, "Yohanan the immerser in water. Some say that you are Eliyahu, and others that one of the old prophets has arisen." He asked them, "But who do you say that I am?" Kepha declared, "The anointed one of God." He charged and commanded them not to tell this to anyone, saying, "The Son of Man must undergo much suffering and be rejected by the elders, chief priests, and scribes. He will be killed, but on the 3rd day he will rise." He said to all, "If anyone desires to come after me, let that individual deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. The one who desires to save his life will lose it, and the one who loses his life for my sake will save it. How would it profit a man if he wins the whole world and yet loses or forfeits his soul? For whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him will the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes in the glory with his Father, accompanied by the holy angels. For truly I say unto you that there are some standing here who will not taste death before they see the kingdom of God." After 8 days, about 8 days after these events, he took Kepha, Yohanan and Yaakov with him up a mountain to pray. As he was praying, the appearance of his face became different, and his clothes became dazzling white. Look, 2 men talked with him, Moshe and Eliyahu. They appeared in divine glory. They spoke with him concerning his death, which was to be fulfilled in Jerusalem. Now Kepha and his companions were heavy with sleep. They woke up and saw his divine glory and the 2 men standing with him. As the men were leaving them, Kepha said to Yeshua, "Master, it is good for us to be here. Let us build 3 temporary shelters, one for you, one for Moshe, and one for Eliyahu, not really realizing what he was saying. While he was talking, a cloud overshadowed them. They were gripped with fear. As they entered the cloud, a voice came from the cloud saying, "This is my son, my chosen. Obey him." After the voice had spoken, Yeshua was found alone. At that time they kept silence and did not tell anyone about what they had seen. On the next day, when they had come down from the mountain, a great crowd of people gathered together to see him. All at once a man in the crowd called out, "Rabbi, I beg you to examine my son. After all, he is my only child. Look, all of a sudden a spirit seizes him and he screams out. It throws him into convulsions accompanied by foaming at the mouth. Bruising him badly, it will scarcely leave him alone. I beg your disciples to drive it out, but they were not able." Yeshua answered and said unto them, "O generation without faith and so perverse, how long can I put up with you? Bring your son here." Even while he was coming, the demon threw the boy down into a convulsion, but Yeshua rebuked the unclean spirit. He healed the boy and gave him back to his father. They were all astonished at the mighty power of God. While they were marveling at all the miracles he performed, he said to his disciples, "Let these words sink into your ears before the Son of Man is to be delivered into the hands of heathen men." They could not comprehend this saying. It had been hidden from them and was beyond their grasp. They were afraid to ask him about this saying. An argument arose among them as to who should be leader. But when Yeshua realized that they were pondering in their hearts, he took a child by the hand and had him stand by his side. He said to them, "Whoever honors this child in my name honors me. Whoever honors me honors him who sent me. The one who is least among you all is the one who should be considered great." Yohanan answered, "Master, we saw someone driving out demons in your name. We tried to stop him because he did not follow along with us." But Yeshua said to him, "Do not hinder him. The one who is not against you is for you." As the time came for him to make his ascent, resolutely Yeshua set his face to go up to Jerusalem. He sent messengers on ahead of him. They entered into a village of the Samaritans to prepare a place for him. But the people there would not welcome him because he was going towards Jerusalem. When his disciples Yaakov and Yohanan saw this, they asked, "Lord, do you want us to command fire to fall from heaven and burn them up like Eliyahu did?" At that he turned and sternly corrected them, saying, "You do not know what spirit you are coming from. The Son of Man did not come to destroy people, but to save them." Then they went on to another village. As they were traveling along the way, a man came to him and said, "I will follow you wherever you lead." Yeshua said to him, "Foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has no way to lay down his head." He said to another person, "Follow me." But he replied, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." With this he said to him, "Let the dead bury their own dead. As for you, go and proclaim the kingdom of God." Still another said, "I will follow you, Lord, but first allow me to go and say goodbye to everyone back home." Furthermore, Yeshua said to him, "No one who puts his hand to the plow and then looks back is worthy for the kingdom of God."